Magic is definitely in the air. And when it comes to having a cultural icon that defined the childhood of many kids around the world, maybe none had a bigger impact than Harry Potter.
Expecto Patronum!
J.K. Rowling authored a literature phenomenon that will go down in history as simply one of the best fictional stories of all time. From muggles to wizards to politics and school, Harry Potter sparked people's imaginations for generations to come. However, one of the more transcendent fan-favorite parts of the HP series is actually the magical foods itself. Yes, with the swish of JK's wand, she penned not only the greatest literary art regarded by many, but the food she mentioned in the Harry Potter series sprouted its own following or cult that many Potterhead are obsessed with. Regardless of what house you're from, there's nothing like trying your own luck at tasting or creating your own Harry Potter goodies. Let's celebrate our Harry Potter taste buds and unlock the secrets behind their delicious foods, from the books and movies we all love and adore. With Halloween kicking off the holiday season, this video will give you a tasty guide on how you could create your own Harry Potter-themed dinner party. Now, if you find this video interesting, please go ahead and smash the like button. And more importantly, subscribe if you haven't done so already. Grab your portkey and let's salivate and take a look at some Harry Potter treats. In the first book, Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, treacle tart dessert was first mentioned when he and the Weasleys were having a casual dinner. Once they were all stuffed and couldn't eat anymore, Harry Potter still found space in his stomach to take a bite out of this delectable dessert. And for good reason. This delicious pie is served golden syrup, lemon juice, and breadcrumbs, and what you get is something truly magical. You only need to bake it for 23 minutes, but once done, it was said in the books that not even amortentia or love potion can overpower the smell of treacle tart. With a mix of sugar, sour, and a pie that no one can resist, be sure to check this tasty treat that might just turn your next party into the best holiday party ever created. If you're a cake type of person, then look no further than creating Harry's own birthday cake. This cake will definitely turn all the heads during your Halloween party, as it was actually created by our dearest friend Hagrid. May he rest in peace. Hagrid may not be the best cook, but a cake made with love and friendship is just as meaningful as any other cake out there. Hagrid concocted his cake creation on Harry's 11th birthday, and though it wasn't appetizing, you can create a cake of your own by having the iconic pink and turquoise icing. Just be sure to spell like Hagrid, Happy Birthday, Harry. But since we're talking about Halloween, you can even spell it like Happy Harroween. If you want to take things easy and just create some simple snacks for your party, then canary creams are the way to go. These are small cream puffs that, once eaten, will transform any bird into a canary. And in the book Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Fred and George Weasley used these canary creams as one of their many pranks on unsuspecting victims. However, you don't have to transform anyone into a bird, as these canary creams are tasty enough on their own. You can use any cream filling, but we recommend lemon or vanilla flavored cream for that tart and sweet flavor. Sherbet lemons are a Halloween favorite for Harry Potter fans. Sherbet lemons are traditionally made with sugar, water, lemon juice, and citric acid. For those of you who are looking for something on the tarty side, these are a must-have for everyone. These are little balls of hard candy that, once eaten, will give you an extreme sour sensation in your mouth. Dumbledore loves these things and even made one of the passwords to his office, Sherbet Lemon.
Sherbet lemon.
You can find these in the Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone, all the way to the Half-Blood Prince. For a real Harry Potter-themed treat, try serving them with pumpkin pasties or butterbeer. Drooble's Best Blowing Gum is a brand of bubblegum from Honeydukes invented by Drooble. It's guaranteed never to lose its flavor and creates bluebell-colored bubbles that don't pop for days. It appears in the Harry Potter books, Philosopher's Stone, Prisoner of Azkaban, Goblet of Fire, and Order of the Phoenix. In the first book, Ron Weasley is very excited to try Drooble's Best Blowing Gum, but is disappointed when he finds out that it doesn't taste as good as he thought it would. However, he still enjoys blowing bubbles with it. To make your version of this gum, you only need some gum base, blue food coloring, and flavoring. Drooble's Best Blowing Gum is one of the most unique and exciting foods mentioned in the Harry Potter series. Who wouldn't want a gum that never loses its flavor and creates long-lasting bubbles? Makes a unique Halloween gift. You can't have a Harry Potter-themed party without butterbeer this Halloween. This is a famous wizard drink that is served cold or frozen. Butterbeer is said to taste a bit like butterscotch and cream soda, and it's definitely a must-try for any Harry Potter fan. We can find butterbeer appear in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince, when Harry Potter, Ron, and Hermione stop by the Three Broomsticks Inn to keep themselves warm with the beer. Not only in the films, Universal Studios has their own version that you could try for yourself. However, if you want to make your own butterbeer, we recommend using a butterscotch soda or root beer. You can also add some whipped cream and butterscotch sauce to give it that extra sweetness. Just be sure not to drink too much, as it might make you a bit tipsy, full of sugar. Bertie Bott's Every Flavor beans are magic beans that come in every flavor imaginable, both good and bad. This includes everything from chocolate and strawberry to earwax and grass. Harry Potter had his first taste of the flavor beans on his first trip with Ron Weasley on the Hogwarts Express, in the movie Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. You can also find these beans in the Harry Potter books, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, and Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. The beans are especially popular with young wizards and witches, as they provide a delicious and sometimes gross way to explore new flavors. While they may not be the most appetizing sounding food, Every Flavor beans are a must-try for any Harry Potter fan. Petunia Dursley's pudding is a delicious and creamy dessert that, though wasn't made from love, at least Dudley loves it. This pudding is made with whipped cream and sugared violets. Petunia's pudding is a delightful treat that will make you feel like you're right in the middle of the action at Hogwarts. You can find this pudding appear in the movie Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. In this movie, Harry met Dobby, a house elf, for the very first time when the elf turned up in his bedroom. Dobby warned Harry not to go back to Hogwarts School in September that year as his life would be in danger. When Harry refused to the warning, Dobby had to alleviate Aunt Petunia's pudding and smashed on the head of Mrs. Mason, who happened to be the house guest. Whether you enjoy a leisurely lunch with friends or watch the Quidditch match with your family, this pudding is sure to be a hit. So why not give Petunia's pudding a try next time you're looking for a delectable dessert? You won't be disappointed. Reminder, this pudding is best served cold, so be sure to put it in the fridge for a few hours before serving. Any fan of Harry Potter knows that chocolate frogs are a magical treat. Not only are they delicious, but they also come with a collectible card of a famous witch or wizard in each pack. And as if that wasn't enough, the frogs come to life. The first chocolate frog is seen in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, when Harry Potter bought a little of every snacks on his first Hogwarts Express trip and shared them with Ron Weasley. They really bonded over chocolate frogs. Since then, the chocolate frog had become a recurring sweet throughout the series. If you want to make your chocolate frogs, we recommend using milk chocolate and adding your collectible cards. Peppermint toads are among the Harry Potter universe's many exciting foods and drinks. As their name suggests, they're made of peppermint and have the ability to hop around inside your stomach after being eaten. Although they're not as popular as chocolate frogs, they're still a favorite among some wizarding families. Peppermint frogs first appear in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban when Harry Potter finds Ron Weasley rubbing his stomach as he ate a peppermint toad, presumably because it was jumping around inside him. Although they may not be everyone's cup of tea, peppermint frogs are a unique and exciting food that is definitely worth trying at your Halloween party. In the movie Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix, Fred and George Weasley were shown demonstrating their invention of a type of candy called skiving snack boxes. These boxes contain various sweets that can make the eater feel ill and are perfect for those who want to skip class. The skiving snack box includes such treats as puking pastilles, fever fudge, ginger newts, fainting fancies gum, and nosebleed nougats. If you want to make your own skiving snack boxes, we recommend using various candies and gums. You can also add some food coloring to make them more creepy. Warning, do not eat too many skiving snack boxes as they might make you actually sick. Weasley's Dragon Roasted Nuts appear in Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. It's a machine located outside Weasley's Wizard Wheez's shop. These nuts are a type of candy made with almonds, cashews, and peanuts. They're roasted with a special blend of spices and have a unique flavor. The Weasleys roast these nuts in their dragon-powered nut roaster, and they're perfect for those who love spicy food. If you want to make your own dragon roasted nuts, we recommend using various nuts and spices. You can also add some red food coloring to give them an extra fiery appearance. These nuts would be an excellent snack for any Harry Potter fan and will surely spice things up during your Halloween party. Tauntaun toffees are a type of wizard candy that, when eaten, causes the consumer's tongue to swell up to an enormous size. The toffees are bright rainbow colors created by the Weasley twins, Fred and George. In Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, Tauntaun toffees make an appearance when Fred and George Weasleys accidentally dropped a toffee for Harry's cousin Dudley, who ate it and found his tongue growing 4 feet long. Although Tauntaun toffees may seem like a bit of a joke at first glance, they can actually be quite dangerous if not consumed in moderation. If you want to make your Tauntaun toffees, we recommend using various colored candies. You can also add some red food coloring to make them more creepy. Just be careful with those Tauntaun toffees, lest you have a painfully swollen tongue this Halloween. Cauldron cakes are a staple at Honeyduke's Sweet Shop in Hogsmeade, and the perfect train snack when bought from the Honeyduke's Express trolley on the Hogwarts Express. These tasty little cakes are made with a light sponge and a rich buttercream filling, shaped like miniature cauldrons. They're also filled with a sweet, orange-flavored filling. We can see cauldron cakes appear in Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone when Harry first met Ron on the Hogwarts Express. They can also be found in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban and Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. So, if you're looking for a delicious treat that will take you back to your days at Hogwarts, cauldron cakes are the way to go. Pumpkin pasties are a wizarding food that can be brought aboard the Hogwarts Express. You can find pumpkin pasties in the movie Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, when Harry and Cho Chang's eyes met when she ordered 2 pumpkin pasties on the Hogwarts Express. They can also be found in Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. Pumpkin pasties are made of pumpkin and pastry and are often eaten as a snack or a dessert. They're believed to have originated from England and are a popular food among wizards and muggles alike. Pumpkin pasties are served warmly with a dollop of cream or ice cream. However, they can also be eaten cold. Pumpkin pasties are typically shaped like a crescent moon, with the pumpkin filling encased in flaky pastry. They vary in size but are usually about 3 to 4 inches in diameter. Pumpkin pasties can be found in most wizarding food shops and on the Hogwarts Express. Serve them warm with whipped cream and enjoy tasting the wizarding world this Halloween. Another sweet and tasty Halloween treat from Honeyduke's Sweet Shop in Hogsmeade. Acid Pops are sweets that are made with a hard candy shell, and they're filled with a sour, acidic liquid. Acid Pops appear in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, and Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. To make this bad boy of candy, you'll need to use a hard candy shell and fill it with a sour, acidic liquid. We recommend using a lemon or lime-flavored filling for this one. You can also add some green food coloring to make them spooky. Acid Pops are definitely not for the faint-hearted, but if you're feeling brave enough to try one, be warned, they really are super sour. Cockroach clusters are a type of candy that first appears in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. They're made from cockroaches shaped like peanuts and sold at Honeyduke's Sweet Shop in Hogsmeade. Cockroach clusters appear in several other books in the series, including Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire and Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. To make your cockroach clusters, we recommend using chocolate candy melts and shaping them into cockroaches. While they may not sound appetizing, cockroach clusters are quite tasty and a favorite among many students at Hogwarts. So, if you're feeling brave, why not give them a try? Who knows, you might just find yourself hooked on these crunchy little treats. Fizzing Whizbees are a type of candy popular among young wizards and witches. They get their name because they make a fizzing noise when they're eaten. In addition, Fizzing Whizbees are known for their magical properties, which allow the consumer to levitate. These candies first appear in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, and they quickly became a favorite among students of Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. Fizzing Whizbees are mentioned several times throughout the Harry Potter series, and they even make a cameo appearance in the film Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. To make your Fizzing Whizbees, we recommend using a hard candy recipe and adding some fizzy filling. You can also add some sparkly silver food coloring to give them a magical appearance. If you're looking for a sweet treat that will let you experience the magic of levitation during Halloween, then Fizzing Whizbees are a perfect choice. Rock cakes are mentioned a few times throughout the Harry Potter series, but they always seem to be met with less than enthusiastic reviews. Eating one of Hagrid's rock cakes is like eating an actual rock. Ouch! Despite their name and appearance, rock cakes are actually supposed to be quite delicious. They're typically made with self-rising flour, sugar, butter, eggs, and raisins. The batter is then dropped by spoonfuls onto a baking sheet and baked until golden brown. So this Halloween, be in the mood for a rock cake. Make sure to go easy on the self-rising flour. Otherwise, you might end up with something that's more rock than cake. Exploding bonbons are a type of candy that appears in the Harry Potter series. They come in various flavors and are designed to explode in your mouth when you eat them. This may sound dangerous, but don't worry. The explosion is purely magical and harmless. It's quite a lot of fun, actually. Exploding bonbons first appeared in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, when they were given to Harry by Fred and George Weasley. They're made up of a hard candy shell with a soft, chewy center that contains a small amount of magical energy. This energy is released when the candy's bitten into, causing the bonbon to explode. To make your own exploding bonbons, we recommend using a hard candy recipe and adding a small amount of baking soda to the filling. If you're looking for a sweet treat that's a little bit different, then exploding bonbons are definitely worth trying. Just be careful not to swallow them whole. That really would be dangerous. Lupin's chocolate is a type of chocolate that appears in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. The chocolate is carried by Remus Lupin and given to Harry after a Dementor attacks him. Lupin's chocolate is described as being very bitter and not very pleasant to eat. However, this treat is made of dark chocolate and is said to be very effective in warding off Dementors. Harry Potter later commented that he never wanted to eat a piece of chocolate for a while afterward, as he had grown sick of it for a bit. Lupin's chocolate is a delicacy that is much beloved by wizarding children, and it makes a perfect treat for Halloween. Thanks to Lupin's chocolate, no one has to worry about Dementors this Halloween. Halloween is the perfect time to try out some Harry Potter-inspired food and drink. Whether you're hosting a party or just want to treat yourself, these spooky recipes will get you in the Halloween spirit. So don't be a muggle and try some of these recipes that will make you the talk of the party. How about you? What's your favorite choice in Harry Potter dinner party? We'd love to know more about your thoughts. Leave a comment below and be sure to share this video to other Potterheads out there. Be sure to turn on all notifications by hitting that bell icon. This is Food Mystic, your #1 source of interesting food chronicles. Until next time.